Well, well. Mr. B here back with some more helpful information to help you guys get a better grip on reality. Now, today, we are going to talk about why it is very important that you always leave a job on good terms, right? Talking about quitting, for damn sure not getting fired. But if you're going to resign a job, you need to do the proper thing. Give 2 weeks' notice if you can. Is it required by law? Hell no. Have I left jobs with less than 2 weeks' notice? Absolutely. However, it wasn't, hey, look, I'm going to give you 2 weeks, but then, hey, look, it's 2 days, I quit, I'm gone. No, never. But I'm going to tell you why you should lean towards leaving on good terms in general, whether it's 2 weeks or not. I'm going to give you some real examples here. I'm going to be careful because these people are on the social media. Yes, I know. It's pretty fresh still in most cases. But you have people who are know it alls. They have the answers to everything. Oh, Mr. B, he doesn't know how to run a company. He's da 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 da. But mind you, here they are working for me. If they had that much experience, they would have their own company. So you tell them when you hear them say that, just take it with a grain of salt. Just know that they're an asshole. Deep down inside, a miserable asshole who will never have anything for themselves. But at any rate, you have those type of people, and then they get to the point where they can see they're no longer controlling other people. They're no longer letting their toxicity seep into other people, that they decide to move on to the next branch and spread their toxicity around that branch. If we're moving another round, around again to another company and spreading their toxicity, they just bounce around from place to place. That's the problem with this industry. But anyway, it's important to always leave on good terms. Now, have I had people leave on good terms? Yes, absolutely. They do the right thing, right? They'll say, hey, look, maybe I found another job, Mr. B. I like working for you. I want to continue to work for you. But this job is closer to my house. It's better hours for me, and it's more money. It would make sense for me to take that job, Mr. B. And I go, absolutely. Always do what's right for you and your situation, but always keep us in mind that we do have to have replacements put in place fairly quickly if you cannot commit to the entire 2 weeks, right? Great people. I will always give a good reference for those people. Now, there's other people who say at the end of their shift, I quit. I've had people tell me, you're too strict. You're too by the book. You're too demanding with training standards. You're too demanding with ongoing training. I quit. I don't like it anymore. Or you get these people who say, Mr. B, you're too bold. You're too direct. Nobody has ever spoken to me like that before, and I'm for damn sure not going to let you talk to me. Now, I will never sit up there and intentionally disrespect somebody. No, I will not. But I will speak to you like an adult, right? Whether it's your idea of professional or not, it doesn't matter. I'm speaking to you as an adult directly and honestly, non sugarcoat. I don't do that here. And everybody who's here knows that. So you have these people who turn around and say, F you. Or they just say, I'm done. I can't take it anymore. I like being a mediocre, subpar security professional where somebody hires me, sticks me somewhere, and forgets about me. That's what I want, right? You get those people come all the time, come and go all the time. Other companies can't sit up here and say they never had the same problem as well because they're lying, and that's for damn sure. Now, those people who are the assholes who end up quitting on bad terms, do I give good reference? Hell no. I will never give your ass a good reference. Now, here's the thing. You can't sit up there and talk bad about people like that specifically when somebody calls for a reference. Here's the catch: if it is for a federal job, law enforcement job, we can say whatever the hell we want, especially if it's for security clearance. You know how many people I've had come to me? I mean, not people, but investigators come to me for Federal Protective Services, FBI, Secret Service, Capitol Hill Police, who want to hear about whether the student trained here, what I trained them about, how were they receptive to them, and how did they train, how did they shoot, uh, was there any other disciplinary action with them while they were working for you? What's your general sense of them? Would you trust them with national security secrets? And those assholes who left on bad terms, specifically the ones who told me to go F myself, I'll tell the truth like it is. No, I don't trust him or her with secrets, national treasures, national secrets. Absolutely not. My recommendation is that you guys run. And I've said that before. And that person did not get hired. And it's not just one person. You have all these people trying to go work for Homeland Security, ICE, Federal Protective Services, things like that, who honestly, if you can't demonstrate and control yourself working a security job, why the hell are you going to go out in the street and enforce the law? It's like, come on, you can't handle being a mall cop. Now you want to try to go to be a real cop after you already passed your midlife crisis, thinking that it's going to be, better or you be macho and bossing people around. No, I don't want you on the street doing those types of things, right? I'd rather you be at Walmart being a greeter. Hello, bye, checking receipts, because honestly, that's all those people are qualified for. So it's important to understand. Now, I'll tell you about one of these people the investigators shared with me. One person refused to list me as his last employer, thinking that the federal government wouldn't know. Bro, how stupid are you? It's a government, right? You get paid. Money goes to Social Security Administration. Why do you think they were even contacting me with the form to fill out and have to sit with it and investigate, bro? They know. That's why you got your ass tripped up and you didn't get hired, because one, you knew probably I was going to give a bad review because your ass told me go F myself before quitting. And it's just ridiculous. It's the government. They know. So if you think that you're not going to list a prior employer and you're going to work a Fed job or a state job, they're going to find out. And if you left on bad terms and said F you, Mr. B, right? One guy called me a fat F word. The other one called me big pun, this, that, and other. And I'm sure I'm not giving you no good review. You ain't getting no good reference. Now, the good thing, though, is every last person that I have given a positive reference to has been hired by Capitol Hill Police, United States Secret Service, FBI, ICE, Homeland Security, Federal Protective Services, TSA. That's just how it goes, right? It's a credibility thing, right? I'm not dating myself right now or whatever the olden people say. I'm not making my head fat, but people know who I am and they trust my word. Every last person that I had given good reference to for those jobs, including corrections, have got the jobs. There's other people on here I know, yeah, they try to get into the corrections and things like that. I gave good reference, sheriff's department, things like that. It didn't happen for you. Now that's not my problem. I don't know what skeletons you got hidden in the closet outside of what I've seen at work. But you just got to keep trying. But again, to circle back, you always need to leave a good on. You always need to leave a job on good terms, so you get that good reference, especially if you are going into a law enforcement job or a job that requires a security clearance.